it's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last year's national champions, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Back, it's Johnson. That's caught. It's Marshall. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Trapping for a sack. And the Bruins come to the line in a hurry-up. Going down and run. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
No run. Hand it off to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's 3rd down for the offense. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Looking for a gap. It's Parker. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Hit some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. First play play of the drive now from the 25. Testing the right side here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Oh, he makes the catch. He made the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up the first down. This could cost them.
Got down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Nebraska. They connect for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking deep down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Anytime you get to the outside like that and you can break contain, it's very easy to isolate your targets, but it also makes it easier for the defense to zero in on those targets into passing lanes as well. That's a great break on the ball and pick by this defender.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. To throw, it's Raiola. That ball snagged for a completion. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. On the ground, it's Johnson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They'll run it here. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. The Cornhuskers will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. There's the handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
It's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Catch made inside the 10.
Oh, how about that, Chris? This defense has been taken for a ride. I'm not sure if they're overconfident or they just fell asleep a little bit, but whatever the case, they better wake up because now they're facing a goal to go, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a play into the end zone right here.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
To throw, it's Johnson. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bears!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, when you dial up man-to-man coverage, a lot of times you see that free safety back in center field. Here, because of so many receivers, he has to come up and play man coverage. Does a heck of a job of being in phase with the receiver and then getting his eyes up to knock that ball away. Nice play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just hearing this first half. This defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
That's a design quarterback keeper. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. A direct snap. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Young momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They were across the 50, set up for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Looking for 6. That's the 3rd hit tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They'll want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He finds some space.
Return runs it out to the 38. And your UCLA Bruins will take over 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To the air, it's Johnson. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He knocks it through with confidence. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And they're able to get him down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Defense showing blitz here. Scanning the field. It's Raiola. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Now comes the field goal unit. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they jump back in front. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pass rush closing in. Looking deep down the left side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Bruins are looking to keep this drive going. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the encroachment penalty now makes it 1st down and 5. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for takeaway.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Off about the yellow, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, UCLA. And they jump on top here in the second half. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nebraska.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Huskers will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Same thing here. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Looking to scramble. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now here comes the bunch formation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. A chance at a big play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. The score, UCLA 25, Nebraska.
The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. It's a run. Running back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Bruins are going to cash in this red zone trip. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down at the 7. Offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. He's got it near the end zone, and he scores! Touchdown, Bruins! Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
32, Nebraska.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Pitch made across the middle by the running back. They bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice gain.
Defense is coming after him. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity of possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Mistake. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Brings them third down.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. And the Huskers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Getting set. Here's second down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
At the 19-yard line.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this fourth down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Past the 10. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter.
UCLA.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set. It's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gains on the play.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
To the air, it's Raiola. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
So, second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Hits the ball on Hazen's head, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Back to throw again. Pass caught. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route. But a nice call here, a nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Huskers. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference chance. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Trying to get the throw off. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield. It's Johnson. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, UCLA.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what I'm seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. To throw, it's Raiola. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. They finally bring him down. What a great effort, but 0-0 on the clock, and that game is over.